Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Vampire Survivor. I promise this will not be a super long series. I guess as long as they don't, depending on how much stuff they add. I guess that's kind of where we're gonna leave that out at. I do know they dropped a new update today. There is a couple new evolutions. There's a garlic evolution now, as well as a secondary evolution. So we're gonna try to see if we can't get the garlic one at least. I don't have the right stuff unlocked for. Well, I forgot. Well, I don't remember unlocking all the characters. When did I do this? I must have done it at the end of last video at some point. I would say we'll just continue on the stretch here, but there are some things I would like to try to unlock. But at the end of the day, I guess we can just kind of jump into this wherever we're at. Let me see, because there's some achievements. Let me take a look here. Things I need. I need Rune Tracer. Oh, not Rune Tracer. Whatever this is. This is Rune Tracer, I believe, which is what she starts with. So, I think we're gonna play with this character and use Rune Tracer and try to unlock this unlock. The clover comes from just picking up a clover in a run. So let's jump into this with her. We're gonna go Mad Forest. I know Mad Forest is a little dangerous, but it is what it is. Might be a little loud. Hopefully, it's not too loud. But yeah, here we are. I see Rune Tracer is a pretty good item. It's very loud in my headset. That's something I need to turn down at least. Okay. How am I feeling about it? So Rune Tracer does not evolve. That's something to remember. Whip does, though. So let's start working on stuff like that. Yeah, we're just trying to unlock a few things tonight. See if we get some wins on the way. It's cool. I'm good with that. But yeah, how's everyone doing? This is another recording session from the last time, so it's been a few days. I think I'm gonna take Peachons here, because I think maxing Peachons unlocks the other version. And as little of a fan as I am of this this fellow here, we're trying to unlock some things. So we'll do what we have to in the effort to make such a thing's a reality here. Yeah, it's been a few days since I played. Kind of a lot going on this weekend. My past weekend was pretty consumed by RuneScape because it just had a new league come out, a new RuneScape league, which has been enjoyable. But it's kind of hard because it is taking up a bit of my time, and I am trying to make good on my promise to try to keep consistent uploads going. Do we want spinach? I don't think we want spinach. I really don't want any of this. I guess spinach is the call because that's an equipment rather than a spell. I need to get a few other spells that I'm going to be able to actually evolve, though. Because as it stands right now, we have one thing that we can evolve. That's assuming we get Hollowed Heart. So we got some time stopper here. I'm hoping we can... Good. But yeah, so right now, we're trying to level up Rune Tracer to max. We're trying to level up Peachons to max. Okay, there's Rune Tracer, so we take that. Rune Tracer is also probably going to be one of our main forms of damage here, to be honest. I don't really see a lot of things doing too much better than that. Now, that being said, if we can get ourselves in a good spot to evolve Whip. Okay, Empty Tome works with Wand. I think we take Empty Tome and maybe spin into Wand later. I think Empty Tome as a whole is more useful just in general than a level 1 Wand. Now, if we can get Wand after the fact, it's pretty good. Okay, the bats, they want to murder me. But yes, getting the Whip into an evolved state would be pretty good, considering we'd be able to do some life leeching then and potentially handle ourselves in a bit of a better manner. Okay, there's Peachones. We go Hollow Heart. This is kind of rough. Because like I said, I'm trying to get achievements here. I think we go on the premise of going for achievements and unlocks first, and victory second. I'm the man enough to swallow my pride on this. Okay, Peachones or Rune Tracer? Rune Tracer, I think, because I think the other bird you unlock from maxing Peachones is just... The two birds really are not anything super insane in my mind. They just exist. But anything worth having, you know? I do need to spend a little bit of time cutting down some of these torches as well, because of the fact that I do believe clovers come from them, and we do need to find a clover as well to unlock the passive clover, if that makes any sense. We're not doing too bad damage-wise so far. It's still very early. A lot of time for things to go real sad on us. Okay, I think Duplicator is something you have to take, like, basically any time, right? I think it's just an automatic pickup for basically any run. So right now, like I said, I've got only one thing that I can evolve, and that's going to require me to get Hollow Heart, which is not the end of the world. Okay, Tripple's good. I would like to see, like, Duplicator and a couple whips or something like that here. But I'm not going to be too picky on this. 2 spinaches and a Peachones. Okay, it's all right. We're making things happen. Okay, again, like I said, we're going for unlocks. I don't consider this bird to be anything super great, but I do know that the other bird is on the other side of this. Duplicator and then Rune Tracer later. Assuming there is a later, but sometimes we assume too much, don't we, huh? But yeah, so it was an interesting week for me. Fudge. I guess Magic Wands we go. So more or less, RuneScape League started on Wednesday, and so I spent most of the day Wednesday. I guess they started real early Wednesday for us, but yeah. So I spent most of my day Wednesday and Thursday playing that. And it's kind of it chewed up a good portion of my weekend. I skipped the anime store, my anime stores and stuff like that. So I had no. It's kind of interesting because I would like to be getting Whip as well, but they keep offering me really good other things as well. It's kind of disappointing that I'm actually getting offered things that could be considered helpful. Actually, we're doing pretty well right now with the damage. There's the Mantis. Let's try to annihilate him quickly. But yeah, it's so I didn't upload anything on my anime side this week, because I normally would drop like an anime figure and manga kind of recap for the stuff I picked up, and in this situation I didn't go, so there was no recap to be done, if that makes any sense. Although I did get notification from a place I pre-ordered some figures that I do have some figures shipping, and I'm a little concerned about my space situation in regards to that. I don't really necessarily have enough space to put all of those figures. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I might need to do a little bit of reorganization and possibly sacrifice a few things to the gods to make way for things that are important. Okay, Rune Tracer is getting it. Because Rune Tracer's kind of popping off right now. It'd be kind of cool if we could just, annihilate this with this build or unlocking things. I would not be opposed to winning in such a fashion. There's a lot of XP laying around, so I'm going to try to just run about and collect it while everything goes kind of hog wild here for me. Oh, I got an orb. That's appreciated. Spinach it is. How are we feeling about this? I guess we go... I've heard Santa Water gets pretty nuts later. Area of attack, though, Candelabra also sets up for axes, should I come across them. And there wasn't a whole lot on screen, so this is kind of a disappointing stopwatch to have gotten, but stopwatches aren't, generally speaking, the worst things. But I think Candelabra works pretty well with, like, a... I keep calling them pechons, but I think it's probably pronounced pecons. Okay, nice. And are we... We are. We're level 2 duplicator. Okay, I wanted to make sure. So they've made a lot of nice little changes in their couple last updates. I say nice, but I apparently started playing this game after the other one, and it apparently made the game several times more difficult. So I started playing after a pretty decent difficulty spike in the game. But yeah, it's still we're progressing. We're trying our best. Okay, I'm starting to get a little nervous here. There is a treasure back there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it. I'm going to try to carve my way back around, but things are looking a little dicey here. Let's get it. Okay, it's only one. Unfortunate. I feel like we deserve better. I forgot you can use the right click to skip the slot machine thing. I guess if it's a 3 or 5, then maybe I probably wouldn't skip it, but in the event of it just being one item, I don't feel like there's a lot of suspense or excitement to be had in the animation there. I would like some chicken or turkey, whatever you want to call it. As my situation is growing a little uncomfortable here, we're at half health. Or we could also go the route of... Oh, I would need a hollow heart for that, though. So let's say we can go the route of evolving the whip, but it's going to require a bit of work. Several levels on the whip, as well as finding myself a nice, friendly... Okay, not Bat Swarm. Okay, there's hollow heart. Where are we at on the whip? We're at 4. Again, this is probably regrettable. And by probably, I mean almost definitely. I do think we're going to start hitting that situation soon where it's going to become pretty dire for us. We don't get things going here in the right direction. We don't have any evolutions yet. Okay, I'm cool with that. Give me the XP. Murder is sanctioned in Vampire Slayer. This is a tough one. I do have spinach, so Fire Wand does work. Okay, whip. We are still building on whip because I guess it's not so much that I'm abandoning the idea of it. But, it's just if there's other options that are important to the success of unlocks and whatnot, then I kind of have to forego it. I'm a little worried because now we're starting to get into some of the more, tough enemies to deal with here. These vampire bats don't play games. Unless you have evolutions, and then they're kind of a little bit of jokesters, but, we don't have that right now. We're definitely deep in enemy territory. Hopefully this can get something going here, something soon. I have been tempted to take Santa Water a couple times in this run at this point. Okay, Garlic evolution would be cool, but I think it's a little late for Garlic at this point. I think garlic is kind of one of those things you take it early or you don't take it at all, because you start taking it too late, then it just doesn't have a lot of time to scale. I feel like right now that'd be kind of a dead point considering where I am. It's sad that I took some damage there. Okay, Peckholmes. Peckholmes. I feel like I should probably get out of this madness before I'm eaten by plants. There is an opening. I think I am going to just see my way out, plant people. There's a lot of XP down here, though, so I'm kind of coming back. I'm back in it. Can't stop me. Where's the chicken when you need it? That's money. Our damage is still, not the worst I've ever seen. This is cool. Okay, do we go whip? No, we go with one of the things here. We get Roan Tracer to 7. This is horrifying. This could be very easily where I meet my end, unless Roan Tracer just absolutely demolishes everything, which it's kind of doing that. Those swarm bats, they do seem to try to push large mob packs right into me. That's not exactly what I like to see. Attract Orb is also not really the business here. But I will say, watching the Rune Tracer do its thing right now, as well as I think some of Peckholmes, is pretty impressive. Okay, Rune Tracer to 8, yes. Okay. We go Wand, because I think Wand is, I guess both are ready, or not ready for evolution, but they both are, I have the items proper for evolution. Okay, we take Hollow Heart here now, and hopefully preparation to get Whip evolved, because if we can, that's a huge step. And the XP is flowing real nice right now. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Okay, Peckholmes to 7 or Whip? Peckholmes to 7 or Whip? Oh boy. Peckholmes. Okay, we got both, best of both worlds, and Whip is now also in a pretty great spot. The amount of XP, these skeletons are getting absolutely demolished. I can't entirely say I know what's happening, but I need to make sure I make mental notes of what I am doing and who I have beaten the game with. Okay, so yes, Whip to 8 is the call, and then we want to kill this guy and hopefully get treasure from him as a result, and then possibly get a Whip. He did not give treasure. Okay, that's a little unfortunate, but it was to be expected. Peckholmes is 8. That's good. We need more elites, because I do need to evolve. We're getting levels left and right now, and I'm pretty impressed, actually. Let's go Candelabra again. Oh. This is the thing I've heard, NFT. I've heard about the NFTs. There's the Clover. That's an unlock. Let's grab it. I've heard the NFTs add some fire to your game. Okay, so we did it. We spit some hot fire for a while there. Okay, we got Turkey, so our health is back in a pretty solid situation at the moment. It's not the best thing ever, but it is a step. Okay, this is where it's going to get a little... I think every time I'm on this map, this is where things get a little sketchy, and I don't like it. It's when the ghosts start to send the full packs flying directly in our face. If I could get them to stop, that'd be awesome. Because I would hate for the run to end in any sort of way, shape, or form right now, and the ghosts are really pushing to make that happen. Okay, the werewolf almost killed me. I need treasure, like now, because I would love to get my whip evolved and be able to sustain a bit here. I'm actually really nervous right now. I would like to find some turkey or something good at all. Okay, you are my daylight right now. Blue champion Bat of Doom. Give me the whip. Give me the whip. Okay, good. We need to back it off a little bit here, though, and give myself some room. Okay, good. We're getting some good XP. Our health is coming back slowly but surely. Okay, where we're at, we're Fire Wand. Need a couple more evolutions, because right now it's not enough. And we have about 10 minutes to get to the point of enough, because that's where things get real dicey. Alright, we're just... The whip upgrade came at a really good time, I'd say. I do have to remember that I am kind of in a pickle here, because I'm going against the grain quite frequently here. And as a result, I'm missing out on a lot of XP. I'm trying to get into this great patch of goodies here, but these fellas are fighting me tooth and nail on it. Okay, we're in plant hell at the moment. This is actually horrifying. I could see the run ending right here, very easily. I think I should get out. I was going to try to stay in and fight that champion, but that seemed kind of foolhardy, considering the circumstances that were arising on us there. Okay, what's our plan? Base area, I guess. Again, that does help a lot with Peckhorns and some other things that I've got going here. There's so much XP everywhere. I would love to get an orb or something like that, but that requires finding something of that nature. Oh! Get me over there. Oh my gosh. That was really a bad decision by me, but okay. I would say bad decision was an understatement. That was absolutely not the right choice to make. But we are getting a mass amount of things. More levels than I thought I'd be getting from that. Okay. Okay, another one. There's not a whole lot for it to pull. There's also treasure on the floor back there, which I do want. Okay, we did not have another evolution ready, so... But... if I can avoid... I guess it's probably not going to work, though. Okay, axe. If we could get an axe evolution, that'd be pretty cool. I think we're starting to pick up some steam. Magic wand, because that's the closest option that we got there to evolving. We do have a great battlefield of Praying Manti. I am kind of surprised Peckhorns is actually putting in work. I think Rune Tracer is too, but I'm struggling to tell exactly what's doing what in this mindless field of destruction here that I have created. Oh man, we're just okay. We've got mummies. I called them mudmen before, but I'm pretty sure the mudmen exist in the library only. These are clearly mummies. Okay, axes. Okay, I don't know what happened up here, but there's nothing left. Everything has perished. We have a lot of unlocks coming from this run, and we still are in a good spot to potentially win. That's going to determine a lot, though. It's going to depend. Okay. There's another clover, just in case it for some reason decided not to register my first one. There is a lot happening, I have got to say. But it's not a bad thing. I'm just glad the packs have thinned out a little bit, although so has my XP. Because the packs are so thin right this moment. Okay, yeah. A triple, huh? Okay, I'm good with this. It's getting me closer to all sorts of evolutions and things. I am sad that Magic Wand was not in there, because Magic Wand would have put us at 8 for that. and that would have told us, hey, next chest you get, you're gonna get Evolved, Evolved Magic Wand, which personally I guess I don't mind if we have multiple things ready to evolve. We open a chest and we hit like a 3-fer, then we may just get like a gigantic, insane power spike all at once. There's the Magic Wand. So the next chest we get should potentially provide us with some excitement, if nothing else. I'm playing a little recklessly right now because I have the healing abilities of Evolved Whip. But I'm also aware of the fact that things are getting to a point where it's going to get very difficult if we don't start to capitalize on some evolutions here shortly. So I'm trying to navigate things in such a way where we can get these projects going. Okay. We got lots of mummies rolling in now. I need more green and red gems, though. That's kind of where the ticket is at the moment. Also treasure chests. So more champions, if you could, please stand up. Although, our damage is still relatively solid. It's, like I said, it's not enough for minute 25 and beyond, but a couple more evolutions and we could be well on our way there. We're looking for Fire Wand evolution, Magic Wand evolution, and Axe evolution, but at this rate I don't know that we're going to get all 3 of those. Okay, Fire Wand to 7. I see green guys, there must be plants around. Okay, there's a champion mummy here. I'm really concerned. I don't know if I'm going to survive this. Okay, I need to start to... I'm sad about leaving that champion mummy behind. If he could come here and die, that'd be awesome. I'm totally going to die here. Somehow I haven't. There is treasure. I've made a grave mistake running in like that. Okay. We did get an evolution, but we need to get out of there quickly. Okay. Alright, this evolution should help us hopefully start to separate the boys from men. Again, I'm playing extremely riskily. I have run into some situations which can only be described as vicarious. The plants are here. Okay, we're gonna take Bracer. I don't think it's a great item, but it is an item. Okay, we're getting massive levels. I don't know what happened. We have level 8 Axe. Now we need another evolution, for sure. Because level 8 Axe evolving would be huge. And I think we're at level 8 on Fire Wand, so we may actually get both of the others evolved here before things go bottoms up on us. I am surprised that we have not been released from our pit of plants yet, but they seem to be waiting on us for something. I may just make my own escape if they don't let me out on their own. Okay, well... Oh, we may be at phase where plants are just the enemies. And not so much that we're trapped. The good thing about the plants being the enemies is they do not have a ton of mobility. I think we have a fair shot at getting some things done if they would ever die. Okay, yes. Kill the champion now. That would be big. Okay, so we're getting axes here. Nice. Big upgrades. Last one we need is Fire Wand, and then we're pretty much capped on everything. Except for equipment. And still, I'm very hesitant to say that we have a W here, because this could still... I had run... The last run we did on video looked similar to this type of build. I would say we might not have had Whip. I think that was the one thing we didn't have Whip. And Whip may be able to secure a dub for us, but we'll see. Okay, yes, Fire Wand is at 8 as well, so that's good to know. We're in a point where we have everything set in place. Let's continue with Bracers. Hollow Heart's kind of the last thing I'm going to want to upgrade. It may be vital to our survival at some point, but right now I kind of want to just throw things faster. There is another guy there. I want to kill him and hopefully get my Fire Wand evolution. That'd be really cool with me. Got it. Yes. And we did. So we're evolved out on our offensives here. So now it's kind of just hold your breath the rest of the way. We are putting out some destruction, though. So we have a good chance of victory here. We also have a couple unlocks on the docket, which is always big. I, for some reason, feel like when I'm clearing downward, I'm able to get more XP. I feel like when I'm clearing upwards, I'm not. And it may be because I'm killing stuff that, like, I'm right on top of the XP at the moment that they die. But it just, for me, it seems like I'm doing so much better killing downward. I plan to record a little bit tonight, not a ton. I want to get enough in the bank to make sure we have it till the weekend, and then beyond that, I might play some RuneScape and watch some anime. We'll see. Bracers. Hollow Heart. Another orb. Now I do know the whip clears better going upwards as well, so it's kind of one of those things that's... It may be completely mental for me to think, hey, clearing downwards, I'm getting better XP. There's a champion here. We're gonna get money now. Which money is what it is. We can hang on that. Right, 25 minutes. And I want to see the garlic evolution. I gotta try to figure out, though, what garlic evolves with. The only thing I think is garlic evolves with Gauntlet. Or does knives evolve? I think knives evolve with Gauntlet. I'd have to figure it out. Alright, so we've reached the 25-minute mark, and this is where things get kind of insane. And at this point, I don't think I care so much about the XP. We're going to kind of clear upwards. Because that's what our kit, I think, does best at. We're going to kind of weave through with like the snake-like motion and make them come to us. Because we're not getting any stronger here. We're just trying to find the best way to clear out the enemies that might be stepping in our path. And even if we take a little bit of damage here and there, it's not the end of the world because we do have Evolved Whip. I think Evolved Whip is kind of an essential item in this game for me. I definitely feel more at ease knowing that I can heal the damage I'm taking. As if it hasn't proven itself already in this run. I do appreciate the waves of ghosts that are trying to come in. And they're not finding their way at all. So we just hit the side-to-side movements here. And I'm thinking we're going to play with the Garlic Fellow next so that we can try to look into maybe getting the evolution. Two minutes to go. Forgot about the endless wave of champion bats. It's a little sketchy. Should be alright. Just gotta continue our plan. I got a little bit of a lag there. That was scary. It's a little sketchy. Seeing this this great mob down below. Got a minute left. Well, we're doing all right though. Although they are encroaching a little bit. We want to keep one directional momentum here and carry it with us. The nice thing is the waves of enemies that are trying to push groups in are being shut down pretty quickly by the axes and fireballs. They're getting just annihilated before they get close. I see arrows, so I think there's probably boxes back there, but that's not something I can really be bothered with. Alright. That is what we call a victory. That was good. Let's check out our unlocks. Find a little clover. Get Peckhorns to 7. Rune Tracer. Getting Spellbinder unlocked, so now we can get the book. Survive 5 minutes with Pasqualina. Yeah. Okay. So that is where we're at there. How am I feeling here? Let's get growth to a level. I think that's good. And cooldown. I think that's solid. Alright, so next time we will be... I'm not sure what this is. Find a stone mask. That's an interesting one. Trying to evolve Cross, King's Bible, and probably Garlic. And then maybe the Ebony Wings and Petchones. We'll see. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call the video here, and I will catch you all next time.